Okay. Hello. Hi, Maya TV. I'm Alihia, your host as usual. Today I'm joined by writer producer Virginia Travers, who is here to talk about her project that she will be showcasing tomorrow. So, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, this is your first time, right?
Here,
At
yes,
this festival?
yes, yes.
But this is not the first time with this project, right?
No, as I said, we were finalists last year and won at Sherman Oaks
Mhm.
Film Festival for Best Action
That's amazing.
Adventure Film, and then for this project we won also CineQuest. We were honorable mentions at CineQuest, so
Mhm. That's incredible. So, the project is called Brothers Blood,
right.
right? Can we talk a little bit about its inception? Like, how did it start?
Um, Brothers Blood was first a novel that my late uncle wrote. The novel was titled Dreamer. I decided to change the name only because Dreamer is significant to immigrants nowadays. Before it wasn't. So, but Brothers Blood makes more sense because it's about brothers,
Mhm.
and it came about because my ex sorry my late my sorry my late uncle used to work for the State Department, and he had heard a story and decided to adapt it to a novel, fantasy novel, fiction novel that was kind of based on his life and the people that told him the story as to how it happened.
What about this project, this novel made you feel connected to it and that you want to put your own spin on it?
Well, the way, I guess for me it means a lot because my late uncle wrote it, and I'm just very grateful that people are still reading his work. Um, he he also wrote another novel based on the same main character,
Mhm.
called East of Java, which has also done very well in the festival circuit. The screenplay has. We haven't yet made it into a movie, but Brothers Blood, the main concept is not just brothers. It's about human trafficking and the trafficking of human body organs, which is quite prevalent still these days. Our screenplay is set in the early 2000s, but still goes on in Africa, Central America, not so much in Thailand these days where it takes place, but Cambodia, Philippines, some of these countries, they still kidnap people and knock them out with drugs and then steal their body organs, their livers, and not so much their liver, but their kidneys.
Mhm.
Is the big issue is kidney transplants.
Mhm.
So that's the main underlying story.
Mhm.
But it's also about brothers, two brothers from Marin County, and another two sets of brothers who are from Marin, but one of them lives in Thailand.
Mhm. So
So
it's an important topic, but so what challenges besides it being a heavy subject did you face when adapting it? Because a novel to a screenplay is
oh,
a,
I
a
know.
huge
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. It was a pretty big challenge. We had several drafts. My uncle wrote a first draft,
Mhm.
and after he wrote it, a couple of years later, unfortunately, he didn't get to see the finished draft because he passed away.
Mhm.
And so I had another writer work with me, C.V. Hurst, who right away got the concept of the story because he's a doctor as well, so he knows a lot about medical research and
Mhm.
like autopsies and things like that, so he put his own little twist in there.
Mhm.
And it wasn't the novel, the way Scott wrote it. Most of the dialogue that is in the screenplay comes directly from his book.
Mhm.
So Scott wrote very visually.
Mhm.
He wrote the novel like it was a script. So it wasn't that big of a stretch to do. After CV wrote his second draft, I went in there and rewrote it and put in um, some more scenes that I felt that were important to the screenplay,
Mhm.
that CV had not had left out.
Mhm.
And so that's kind of my little take on it, where I put different scenes in, change the name of a character and change the title.
Mhm.
So I went in there and worked on it
Mhm.
myself. So it took a lot of twists and turns
Yeah.
to get it to where it is now, and we're pretty happy with it now the way it is.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
it's filmable, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's amazing that you were able to put your own creative spin on it slightly, right?
right.
But was this the first time you're not a new screenwriter, right? This is
No,
you've been
no.
doing this for a while.
Well, I've been working on scripts since 2008.
Mhm.
But prior to that, I worked in film. Have been a member of the Screen Actors Guild since 1994.
That's amazing.
But I worked. I'm not an actress. I can't say that I'm an actress. I have had some, acting parts, but primarily I worked as a double, because I'm so short. I doubled for children in movies when
Really?
I was younger.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. They would shoot me from the back.
No, wow.
I had doubled for Lindsay Lohan. Oh my God, Macaulay Culkin. I mean, just tons and tons of kid actors. So,
Wow.
so that's kind of how I got started. But then my uncle was a writer, so he
Yeah.
said, "This should be a novel. This novel should be a film."
Yeah.
So that's when I started working with him.
Yeah.
So
With this project, what do you hope that viewers eventually get out of it? Like the readers will get something out of the novel, but
right,
what would they get out of watching this?
a sense of adventure.
Mm.
That's one thing that
Mhm.
we want to make sure that people understand that it's an adventure,
Mhm.
and that this is not something that happens to everybody.
Yeah.
But it's an adventure, and it hopefully people will um people will maybe want to go to Thailand
Mhm.
because of it.
Mhm.
People will want to come up north to Marin County because of it.
Mhm.
Travel, adventure.
Yeah.
They'll hopefully expand their mind
Mhm.
as to what really is happens in the world. I
Mhm.
mean, it's a conflict. I mean, between brothers,
Mhm.
and a lot of people, I have problems with their brothers.
Mhm.
I mean, Scott used to say, "Well, how far would you go to rescue your brother?"
Mm.
And so our protagonist goes all the way to Thailand
Yeah.
to rescue his brother.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's about brothers and
Yeah.
the conflict that they have.
Yeah. Did you have siblings? Did you resonate
Oh
with
yeah, I
that?
have a brother. Yeah,
Is that
but
why?
but
Yeah.
no, 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 no. You mean me or Scott Amore?
Well, no, I just mean like that it resonated with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. Oh no, I have two boys.
Oh,
I'm a mom.
oh, that's cute.
I,
That'll do
I
it.
have two boys,
Yeah.
so that's why. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
I can relate to the way that the brothers interacted with each other
Yeah.
because I have two grown children,
Yeah.
so that's why.
Oh, that's amazing. So we're so happy, and then we're gonna get to hopefully see it tomorrow.
Well,
You can listen to
yeah,
it and
yeah.
and
Hopefully someone will get to see it on the big screen one day, and I think that's our idea. Is
Mhm.
that it could be shot so beautifully
Mhm.
because of the
Yeah.
locations.
And I think when a lot of thought is put into a script, it also can get picked up so much easier. There's so
Yeah,
much of the work is done.
right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Anything that you've learned over your course of the career in film that you want to share with new filmmakers out there?
Um, well, I have another screenplay called Payback in Manila
Okay.
that was a finalist at the Cordillera International Film Festival in Reno, Nevada, and it has an all Asian cast, so primarily Filipino, and so I was really grateful that someone took the time to think about a screenplay that is diverse, and that's what I'm all about, is diversity. So
Mhm.
for them to look at a screenplay that's almost all Asian, I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing. We'll look out for that one as
yeah,
well.
hopefully,
Yeah,
yeah.
hopefully. So thank you so much for wrapping up.
No, thank you.
So yeah, it was so lovely to get to meet you
Yeah, it was
and
nice to meet you. Thank
yeah,
you.
and to share your story with us. And we still have to look forward to tomorrow. And
Yeah, and
yeah,
Sunday.
and Sunday,
So,
3-day festival.
yeah.
And I just want to thank everyone at Maya TV for watching.
No, thank you.
And
Thank you for having me.
yeah, and all the filmmakers for making it happen and for
Yeah,
coming and
absolutely.
supporting your work too.
Absolutely.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.